In recent weeks, teams have been resurrecting from the ashes, and they are back. Teams like Man City, they are back, destroying teams. Teams like Chelsea are back to old ways in sacking managers. Arsenal are back to being the greatest team on the planet because Arsenal are back. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole tight Arsenal. And then there's one more team that are back, and that is Bottlers United. Bottle Job United are back, people. Vibes FC, we move. Yo, people, it's been that vibes. It is episode 23, and we've got a good episode in it for you today. We're joined by David and Lambs, two Chelsea fans who are quite pleased with their appointment of their new manager. So, David, how are you doing today?
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, look at the smiles on their faces. Lambs, how are you doing?
I echo everything David just said.
Yeah, here we go. You see, they're having a good time today. You see, me, Captain of Vibes FC, not feeling it too much, but you know what? We out here. We still out here to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? As I say, football is an amazing sport, and we should enjoy it. For all the good and all the bad, we should have a good time. So you know what? Yeah, let's put things aside and let's have a good time tonight. All right, people. Hope you guys are doing well. You know what time it is. It's time to smash that like button. You know what I'm saying. Smash the like button and share this out to all them sleeping charlatans who aren't watching this right now. All them charlatans who are not catching the vibes right now. The Church of Vibes is open for service. So please go share it out there. Make sure people are watching and go like, subscribe to the Football Terrace and Football Terrace clips. And remember, gentlemen, Manscaped promo code down there, TFT, yeah? Go use it for all your grooming needs, best grooming products in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be good. Right. Let me adjust my camera before we start here. All right, cool. Okay, we got two guests today. Yo, someone said in the chat saying that I'm quiet, man. I'm telling you, bro, I'm the captain of Vibes FC. Man's always loud up in here, man. We always gotta have a good time up in here. You know what I'm saying? Someone said, listen, no, bro. No, that is not happening. If you understand that reference, yeah, that's not happening. Kendall in the chat saying the panel looking paying, you know what I'm saying? Hey, come on now, you know what I'm saying? Let us know what it is. You know what I'm saying? We got Lambs, we got me. You know what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'll be like David as well. Well, go on, people. But yeah, people like Lincoln saying, man, like that Mud Lincoln no longer Agent Bad Vibes saying, oh hell no, it's a chick. I'm in that vibes. Maybe one day if he can control himself.
Right now he's in a dark room. So yeah.
Right, guys. It is time to introduce the other starting players. We've got one debutant and one returning player. We're going to the returning player, you know what I'm saying? So this guy here, he's been coming back. He's talking about being back. He is back. And you know why he's back? Because he's coming back with fire. He's been on shows recently and telling people, well, go on. He's our resident Jose sexual, and we love him so much. But not as much as he loves Jose himself. But he's here to give his opinions. He's here to tell us what is happening. It's the one, the only, Latimus Prime. Latimus Prime, welcome back to Vibes FC. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for having me on, KJ, again. Yeah, I mean, I only said I'd come on if I get a fire intro, and I love that intro. So yeah, thank you, KJ, for having me on. David, Lampard sack, so please not try not to be grumpy today.
Oh, I'm gassed. I'm gassed today.
All right, listen.
I've never had more energy in my life.
We will get. Oh, look at him! Oh my days! So nil. Okay, we'll get to that later. All right, and the second person coming on. Yo,
Wait,
this
also,
man is.
can I do
Yeah, go on.
people who are trying to get onto me about what I said about Laporte and Ben-Mee and Tarkowski. Yeah, I stand by it. Laporte's dead. What are you gonna do?
You know what I'm saying? Oh, hey, man, coming in here with the vibes already. Man saying Laporte is better than Tarkowski. That is actually no. Tarkowski is better than Laporte. That is actually the question we're gonna have for you right now, since Prime has put it up. Who do you think is better, Tarkowski or Laporte? Put that in the chat, guys. I want to know. I want to see. And the second guy coming on. Yo, this guy, this brother, I only met him a couple months ago, but we've connected really well. We got on really well. He's a good guy. Lots of energy, bruv. Like the guy talks like you can't, like everyone's deaf. Like if you can't hear, you'll definitely hear this guy because he's got so much energy. He's a passionate Man United fan, and he's there to stand up for not only United players but every players around the world. And also, he's doing a talk and he's doing a podcast starting about mental health. So we'd love to see that. It's the one and only Usman Talks, people. Yo, Usman, my God, how you doing?
Oh my God. Yeah. So when you invited me onto the show, I was like, what? I'm gonna be buzzing. Man's gonna be high and all that good stuff. But just got slapped by Sheffield United, so not coming on a great terms. But I'm happy to be here nonetheless, man. Thank you for having me on, bro.
No problem. We've got a wonderful panel for you today. Remember to smash that like button. We love to see that, guys. Come on now. It is technically Thursday morning, but yo, we like to see them likes go up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna jump straight into the games, and we're gonna start off with one of the teams that are back, and that is Arsenal and Southampton. I'm telling you, people, no one wants to listen to me, but they're back. They are back. I swear that's the second best form in the league. They go over to Southampton and beat them 3-1 at their gaff, especially after losing to them in the FA Cup. Is a good result. Saka with a goal, Lacazette with a goal, and Nicolas Pepe with a goal as well. Lambs, I'm going to come to you. Is this now the resurgence of Pepe? Are we going to start to see the Pepe that they spent 72 million on, or is this just a flash in the pan? One thing.
I definitely think any Arsenal fan who's sitting there screaming he's back, or they think he's gonna go on and just become this amazing player, possibly needs to pipe down just a little bit, because at the end of the day he needs to pull together a run of consistent games. He's not really done it consistently enough for us to say, oh, okay, yeah, he can kick on from here. Okay, yeah, he played a little bit better, but was it the best? Was it the Pepe that all Arsenal fans have been waiting to see? I don't think so. So again, we need to give it a couple of games. I don't think so. But another player who I do think has been shining for them, of course, has been Bukayo Saka. This guy has just been like a shining gem for them. Emil Smith-Rowe has come into the team and made a difference, because we all know what they were missing. They just had no creativity, nothing going through the middle. And this kid's come on and he's changed that. And literally, like, since their game with us, they've got 16 out of 18 points. That's amazing. And to think we were laughing at them.
Yeah, and the joint review on points right now. It's very mad. Talking about points, man, like Zayn says, KJ, we beat you this week. We will only be a few points behind you. You've been found out when Bruno plays rubbish. You play rubbish. Hey, listen, Zayn. Yeah, I've been saying you've been back for weeks. Like, I don't know why you're preaching to the converted. Yo, listen, you man are doing your thing right now, innit? Like, everyone in the league must be scared of Arsenal right now, especially because they're back. And by Zayn's logic and by Zayn right here, he's basically saying that they're back in the title race and the title is on. You know what I'm saying? Usman, Arsenal's 4. Is it so?
First of all, oh my God. Yeah, go on. Sorry.
Yeah, but I was about to ask you, is Arsenal's form something to be concerned about? Not just for Man United on the weekend, but for the teams in the league.
Listen, look, first and foremost, I just want to say this. Look, their win against Southampton is very impressive. Like, fair play to them. Brilliant win against a good team, Southampton, as you mentioned. beat them in the cup. Saka's been fantastic, as has Smith Rowe. Fair play to Pepe. But in terms of their form overall, right, they're beating next to nobody. They're beating teams that I'd expect them to beat. And I know Arsenal fans, they said you can only beat what's in front of you. I don't understand that. But this is the same cycle with Arsenal fans. You know, they lose a couple of games, they beat teams that they expect to beat, like some random farmers in Europa League, and they shout at the back. It's the same pattern that's going to happen. Look, I'm not saying we're going to beat them on the weekend, but it's the same thing that happens every single year. They'll get a couple of wins here and there. The fans will get happy, and then they'll lose a couple of games. They'll shout Kroenke out for a couple of months. They'll shout some of the players out, and then the same thing will happen again. It's just a never-ending cycle. They're never going to be back. They're just a small club in London, basically.
Oh, Usman with the shots, calling out Arsenal right there. Man like Zip. He says, we ain't even close to being back, but yikes for the Chelsea fans. He was saying we were completely dead. That is true. Chelsea fans were giving it hard to Arsenal fans during their bad downturn. And now the tables have turned and now they're equal points. We will see who battles it out to be the worst team in London because Spurs are clear right now. And that's not a lie. Next, it's true though. Man City. We're going to Man City next. Before we do, we're just going to shout out that Armstrong goal, was pretty decent, isn't it?
Yeah.
Prime, should Leno have done better with that goal?
The way Arsenal fans talk about him, like he's this phenomenal, world-class, top-of-the-world goalkeeper. Yes, he should have, but based on how I judge him, just as a bog-standard average goalkeeper, I don't expect him to do much, so no.
Being Prime, don't really agree on much, but I also think Leno is very overrated, but it is what it is. We're going to move on to...
He's not better than Mendy, by the way, who I also think is average, so yeah.
Oh, listen, that is very mad. That is very mad. We got same as the same. Usman, we have the most titles as a London team and have a bigger fan base. Bigger fan base than who? Than us or other London teams?
I mean,
you need to clarify that.
Well, he's not about Spurs, obviously, because that one nothing. So
he's talking about other London teams, but he misses out on the fact of you don't have a Champions League and you haven't won a league title in almost 18 years. Yeah. So what are you trying to do? I don't know. It's embarrassing.
Oh, wait, listen, you've been here for a couple of moments and you're already stirring the pot. We love to see it. So Kepa is better than Leno by your logic, Ladimus.
I don't think Leno's that much better than Kepa. No. Again, I think Leno's an average goalkeeper. I wouldn't have him if I had options. There are better goalkeepers in the league out there. And I'm not talking about Alisson or De Gea or Ederson.
Yo, remember we don't include Edison in Vibes FC because he's not a goalkeeper. He's a midfielder.
I'd rather have a goalkeeper. I'd rather have a midfielder in nets than I would Leno.
Right, you heard it here first, folks, people. All right, we're going to move on to the next game. It is West Bromwich Albion and Man City. And them man got took to their cleaners, Big Sam, on the end of hiding. And again, Man City look like they are back, like not Arsenal back. They are back, as in them man look like they're going to win the league. Again, David, they've kicked into form at the right time, but there's two players that I want you to talk about and the performance. Gundogan and Cancelo are hitting levels. Chat to me about him.
I mean, if you knew about Cancelo is a brilliant fullback, and he has been for many years. So his form doesn't shock me. Gundogan's a bit of a weird one because, there are some there are periods every time he plays where he looks fantastic, and then he'll just go quiet again. So I wouldn't rely on Gundogan, but he's playing really well right now. Man City just look really good. They just do look really good. And I've been saying, if it's not Chelsea that win the league, I'd rather my oil cousins win it because there aren't enough of their fans to piss me off. As Jem said the other day, Man City fans are like bats. That's what I'm gonna say. You don't really see them. Like, you might come across one, but if you say the wrong thing at the wrong time and you walk into a place that you don't expect, you'll find millions of them just waiting for you. But that happens once in a lifetime, so it's fine.
I disagree with David. I'd rather Leicester win the league. Leicester win the league.
Leicester's my team I'd rather win it, to be honest.
Oh, what? Brendan Rodgers, a manager who Arsenal fans thought they're bigger than to win the league. Yes, win it, please. Thank you.
To be fair, I would love Leicester to win the league.
I would love Leicester to win the league.
I
But
love
happening.
Leicester.
But I'm talking about the realistic teams here, not.
Yeah, about to say, it ain't happening.
Leicester's realistic.
Oh.
We got super chat here.
No.
We got super chat here before we go into that. Prime, you are still auditioning for the Terminator. We terminated you in the last encounter. Yo, Zayn is on a mad high right now.
Well,
and all I can
no,
say is, Zayn,
okay, no.
Is it an Arsenal fan?
keep it.
Let me
Keep
finish.
the gas. Yeah, it's Arsenal fan, yes. Keep the gas.
But no one rates Frank Lampard, so beating him is not an achievement, though.
But the same Chelsea fans who were gassing that we're going to win the league were gassing it when Frank Lampard was in charge.
I wasn't gassing it.
I know
Yeah,
you
but
wasn't gassing it.
But he's
Yeah, but when he
again
got transferred,
he's talking to me, and I don't rate Frank Lampard that. So like, what are you trying to do here then?
All right, listen, Prime, stop beefing Zayn in the comments, fam. We ain't out here trying to gloat, buff. You know what I'm saying? We got another super chat here from Mohammed. He said, Pep was finished and couldn't build a new team. He's about to win 3 titles in 4 years. Oh, yes, and yes. I would admit, I didn't say he was finished, but I thought his cycle at Man City was finished and he was supposed to move on. What he's doing with this Man City team right now is excellent. Absolutely brilliant. And you know what, yeah? You know what makes it even worse, yeah? Not only are they defensively better, not only are they playing well and they're back to pamming teams like they used to, their goals are sick as well, bruv. Like, that's what's annoying. All their goals are mint. Like, there's none of these scrappy goals off their ass and none of that. It's all clean, beautiful goals, and it pisses me off, fam. Like, I hate to see it. But yeah,
Ollie's
like
better than Pep this season, no?
Lambs. West Brom brought in Big Sam. All right, big up Jay in the chat as well. My guy, fam. You know what I'm saying? Big Sam got points to West Brom to save them for relegation. Is there saving this West Brom team, or is it done?
It's done. It's done. I mean, from the time the guy's sitting there really crying about how this handball decision, he's really sitting there thinking this handball penalty decision was gonna change the game. Okay, so say they score that. What about the other 5 goals?
Well, it's true, isn't it? It's true. I bet Kendall is absolutely loving this right now. Absolutely loving this. She despises Big Sam with a passion. So yeah, man. But I think Big Sam's about to get relegated for the first time ever, or maybe he will quit or get sacked just before, so he keeps the record intact. I reckon that's part of the contract. You know, I reckon in the Big Sam contract when you sign him up, if there's any close to relegation, you get rid of him just so he doesn't have that on his resume.
What a fraud if he does that. What a fraud.
Now, to be fair, I do think you're being a bit harsh, and I'm not going to lie, because he did get that result against Liverpool. But look, everyone's going to get slapped by Man City. Like, you're not expecting him to come into this game with any sort of anticipation of him. You know, I know he's been poor prior to this game as well, but you got to give him time. He's only been there a few weeks. Like, he's had about, I don't know, 6-7 games.
But hold on, Watford also got a result against the Liverpool side that won the league,
that's
like
true,
18 points clear, and they got relegated that same season.
Yeah,
and we all know this is a Liverpool team that's kind of struggling this season. You know, they've lost like some.
I just think on the back of a Man City result. Obviously, you probably thought that they're going to get relegated prior to that, anyways. But I just think that at the bottom of the table, there's no real quality. It seems like everyone's struggling. Although some of them are picking up wins, I think. Couple of wins and they'll be back in the race, man. Sam Allardyce has been there, done that. He's got teams that are worse, man. So I think he'll be fine.
We got another subject here from a man like Mohammed, aka Samuel's brother, or Samuel in disguise. Hold tight, Samuel. He says, "Man United in the mud. 21 dream is over. Liverpool are coming back for the 20th title with a win against Spurs. Inshallah, yo, you gotta be doing a load of inshallah with the way you man are playing right now." You know what I'm saying? But hey, we'll get to Man United later and we'll talk about that question because it's a good thing to bring up. We got another super chat here as well. It says, Man, like Brandon says, Arsenal judge everything has worked in our favour. Chelsea only getting a draw, United losing. Watch us bottle it on Saturday now. All right, listen, I believe Arsenal judge is strong right now, isn't it? So like, I don't even see you guys losing on the weekend. I ain't gonna lie, but I'll get to that later. Next game, we're gonna go quickly move on to Newcastle and Leeds. Kendall's not here. I gave her the day off because I'm pretty sure she's sick of ranting and crying about Newcastle. So I thought I'd give her the night off, innit? I'm just gonna ask you this straight question because it's getting to that point now. Are Newcastle gonna get relegated, David?
Yes. I think Brighton will finish above them. I think Burnley will finish above them. And to be honest, I think Fulham will as well.
Ooh. Fulham built it. Yeah, Lam, you're shaking your head. Like, do you disagree?
mean, these are some wild statements, David. These are actually some wild statements. I mean, were you watching the game today though? Like, did you see how many chances they had? Like,
Fulham?
No, Newcastle.
Newcastle?
Yeah, we're talking about Newcastle, David. What are you talking about?
Newcastle.
Are you good?
What are you talking
Wait, I'm
about?
so confused. Newcastle are getting relegated.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Newcastle gonna get
that's
relegated.
what I'm saying. That's what I was shaking my
That's the
head.
question.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
No,
What?
they're not.
No, they're not.
Are you
No.
confused?
Wait, what? Wait.
Were you watching the Newcastle Leeds game today? Like, did you see how many chances they had?
What,
Like,
Newcastle? Are we talking? Hold on, I'm so confused. We're talking about Newcastle here. These they put one man in the box. He's worse than Lampard, Steve Bruce. He's shocking. Chances.
No. This is what I'm saying. Newcastle have a very, very, very good squad. You can see from the chances they are capable of scoring goals.
Slow down. Three Vevies, fam. Three Vevies next to good. That's a bit much. They have a decent squad. They have an okay squad.
I think what
They have a much better squad than any of those teams that David just said. How can you actually say that, David?
Back it up a second.
No, David.
No, back it up a second. Burnley have a better manager and a better squad than Newcastle. I'm sorry.
They have a better manager, yes. They don't have a better squad. No.
Tarkowski, Taylor, Lowton. That's a better defense. They got a better midfield. They got Dwight McNeil, Chris Wood, top 10 striker.
Wait, I have been reminded. Of course. Thank you, MU, for reminding me.
I was hoping you forget because I know his answer.
That is a disservice. Osman, I apologize. This is a disservice to you. I do remember our Vibes FC. Before we start going into it, we ask the debutant a question to determine what kind of person they are when it comes to football and life. You know what I'm saying? And it's an important question. And this is for you, Osman. Messi or Ronaldo pick?
Obviously I'm a Man United fan, but I'm gonna have to say Messi.
Messi coming in.
Listen, I love Ronaldo. Obviously, as a Man United, a lot of Man United fans are gonna give me shit now. But I love Ronaldo, obviously. But I just think Messi's got more talent in it for me, personally. I think in terms of goal scoring, Ronaldo's definitely obviously the greatest in it. But overall player, it's gotta be Messi for me.
Fair enough. Messi getting in there. That's put Messi up to 19 now.
KJ.
Yeah.
When I was first on here and I picked mine, I never got to explain why.
Yeah, that's because at the time I was.
It's a short one. It's a short
Prime,
one.
if we let you take off, you ain't gonna land for 20 minutes.
Let me just explain why.
I beg you make it quick. All right.
I usually say I said Ronaldo before and I still stand by it. I usually say it's because Messi and Ronaldo, they're both on the same level, so it's just a matter of preference. And I've been watching the shows of the past few weeks and months, and when you really deep it, Leo Messi cannot chat to Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo is clear.
Everyone's gone quiet.
You know what? It's not worth the argument. It's not worth.
I'm not going to go into it. It's up to you and obviously everyone's.
No, like when if you actually deep it, yeah, but they're both on the same. But if you actually deep it, Ronaldo is clear.
Yeah, we have a whole show dedicated. We might do that one time in the off season. The whole show is literally just about Messi and Ronaldo.
Yeah, you definitely need to get it right.
Kendall's
Thank you.
No,
It's the manager
no.
that's
I'm
the
not
problem.
I'm not denying
It's the
that the
manager
squad.
that's the problem.
No, hold
It's Steve
on a
Bruce's,
second.
yeah,
I'm
it's
going back to my point. All right, Burnley have a better squad and a better manager than I don't want to hear it.
Not
Burnley,
a
Burnley
better
are
squad, better manager, not a
Burnley
better
are
squad.
Burnley are clear
Not
of
a better
Newcastle.
squad.
Chris Wood is a top 10 striker in the Premier League. Clear.
What?
Hey,
David, stop talking now.
I'm going no. They're clear.
Alright.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Yo,
David.
you Chelsea fans have been watching Werner for too long.
Wait. Yo, hold my Kendall. Yo,
That's not the standard of the rest of the
JJ,
David,
before Kendall comes in, can I hear Newcastle fans like talk about Steve Bruce and your team and stuff. I don't think he's doing that bad of a job. I'll be honest.
Oh, Brian,
Stop.
What? Like, Kendall's gonna come in and tell me.
Prime.
What did they expect?
Talk.
I'm trying.
Prime talk.
What do they? Okay, no, seriously. I don't think he's doing that bad of a job. I mean, they are roughly where they're supposed to be. Like, what do they seriously expect to be any much higher? Or do they think they can be playing scintillating football with the players that they have? No. And also you have to remember the bottleneck factor of their owner, Mike Ashley, who's, kind of like what KJ says, Wallard Woodward, the same thing. So like I think Bruce, I think he's doing an okay job. Can you get?
I have to stop you there because vice captain of the football vice captain of Vibes FC, she's here. Also the new host of Box to Box Babes. You love to see it. Kendall is about to put Prime in the spliff. Go for it.
Prime in the spliff.
Right. I'm
Sorry,
not putting
Kendall.
my camera on because I'm in bed and I was sitting chilling, thinking I'm going to enjoy this lovely show. And then people start lying and saying random things. And I tell you something. Why have I just channeled Kevin Keegan? I don't know.
Why do you sound scary?
I sound scary.
Yeah.
I'm close.
Prime, don't interrupt her, please.
Stop flirting.
Anyways, Prime, if you ever, and I mean ever, say that Steve Bruce is doing a good job again, I swear to God, you will not exist in this planet anymore. Because I tell you something, I've sat on this show for how long now? 4 months, and I have highlighted every single stat, every single fact, every single reason as to why he is not good enough. His average Premier League win rate over 20 years is 37%. Actually, it could be lower than that. Anyways, there we go. There's another whole reason. David, this is not even rude because I love Lamb so much and I like a lot of Chelsea fans, right? I don't want them to do well and I don't want this manager to do well because when you're happy, I don't like you.
Kendall, one last point.
I really understand that, Kendall. David's pissing me off tonight.
I said he's doing an okay job, not a good job. Okay job.
Okay, still too much, Prime. Kendall, are you staying?
One win in 10 games is good job.
It was
I
9
didn't say
passes in
good.
20 minutes.
I said okay.
That's what I checked.
Kendall,
okay.
are you staying
Am I staying where?
on the show or you want to dip off?
I mean, I can stay, but I can't have my camera on.
Okay, no, I'll let you go. I told the reason why I let you have a day off is because I didn't want this to happen, but here we are. Kendall, one last point.
I just had to when the lies start flying.
I understand, Kendall. I understand.
Lambs, I am so happy for you because you are actually backing it all the way. And yes, we were very good in the second half against Leeds yesterday. Well, no, the day before. And so it goes to show that our squad isn't relegation material. Steve Bruce is the problem. We've said this all along, and he is relegation material. But yeah,
Kendall, I have a question.
Kendall's
Kendall,
about to dip now. Everyone in the chat.
No,
give us
let me
some-
ask Kendall a question.
What?
Kendall a question.
David.
Kendall, who has a better squad, you or Burnley?
Newcastle.
By a mile. I'll tell you what I'm
Okay.
going to do when I go off here right now. I'm just going to put our squad to side to side. Like for like positions. And I'm just going to double check. But I know for a final fact that we have a better squad than Burnley.
100
don't
million
talk to me about Ashley
%.
Barnes, man.
All right, fair enough, Kendall. Go rest up, girl. And I'm all for. I'm all
Night,
for
Kendall.
FC agenda.
Have a good show, guys.
Sorry,
Thank you.
bye.
Man says
Stop
sorry.
flirting, man.
Man said
Well,
sorry.
look
Don't
at
say
you.
sorry,
What
man.
do
You
you
said
mean
it your
stop?
chest before.
Shut up, David.
Oh, now you got Prime stumbling over these words. Come on, people, let's get back to the show. But we've got some super chats here before we continue. It says, man like Mohammed Yusuf back again, says, David, I agree with you about the Newcastle squad. Over then, St. Gucci, man, come on now. Callum Wilson and the goalkeepers, their players are championship quality. We got another super chat from Steven somewhere as well. If you'll let me find it. You guys are commenting so much. You guys are wonderful people. Where is it? This is what happens when go off and just do a madness. Stephen, I see your super chat, Stephen. I just need to find it. I know it's there. £10 and that. We love to see it. You know what? Yeah, my computer's moving. Here it is. I found you, man. See, I'm about to cost my laptop and that. All right, listen, man. Like Stephen says, Prime, mate. She means it. Stay out of it. Plus, it'd be funny if Brighton got relegated as Ty's rant to Ty's rant to Mopay clip.
Mopay clip.
That man said. Mopai, yeah. Rise rant to Mopai clip will go viral. Mopai, you're a cheat and a disgrace. I hope Brighton get relegated. Oh, listen, that fan cam is top three fan cams of all time. I don't care anyone's.
He's comfortably.
100%.
Okay, no, my point is Burnley have a better squad and a better manager. So Burnley are clear, right? Brighton have a better manager but not a better squad. So whether they can stay.
Yeah, David, I'd love to go through this whole thing, but we got teams to talk about. You know, I was thinking about games. We got games to talk about. You know what? Yeah, since we're not going to talk about this game that much anyway. Also, Nico saying that Alan Pardew was a better manager. It's true. Their man almost got top 4 with Pardew. But that was in what 2014 or so. I forget when that happened.
2012 season Chelsea won Champions League.
Yeah, that season, isn't it? So it's a bit too late for him now. But yeah, Brighton and Fulham was boring, bro. Can we leave it? Is everyone cool with that analysis?
Yeah. Boring.
Yeah. I think you're
right.
Brighton had more chances as usual. They didn't take them. Next.
All right, next we'll move on. Okay, next game is Crystal Palace and West Ham. Yeah. Before we get into the actual game, what on earth was on Zaha's head? What was his head top? What was that?
The trim. Where you know when the barbers got closed down because of lockdown, man's had gone to his friend and gone, "Can you sort this out?" Yeah, that's a bad friend. That's a bad friend.
I'm actually glad they lost because of that hairstyle. It's mad. He is mad. But we're gonna go into the game. We call him Sergeant Soucek for a reason. Sergeant Soucek coming in again. Usman, has Moisey found his new Fellaini?
Listen, I said this about 2 months ago. Like when I seen this guy score past us, I was like, this guy's literally basically Everton 2.0. Man got Fellaini in there, and obviously just got the next version. But in terms of Soucek, I think he's getting massively underappreciated in terms of his work rate as well off the ball. He does a lot for the team, not just obviously Fellaini-esque sort of goals. He's been brilliant all over the park. He battles in the midfield. He's winning the midfield battle as well. I think because he's so much like Fellaini in terms of his threat in the box. I think people are kind of disrespecting his footballing ability as well.
Yeah, no, he's been excellent. You know who else has been excellent is his Czech brother in Kufal as well. He's been very good for West Ham too. Man said 15 points on the FPL, baby.
I had him on my bench, but I'm absolutely fuming.
Sitting on the bench, bro. Yo, I haven't looked at my FPL for weeks because I thought if I did, Man United would start losing. I might have to start looking at it and try and repair my FPL season because it's probably been pretty bad right now. But you know what? Yeah, the second goal, Agent Bashawari tried his best. Your Prime. That second goal was well. Did you like the goal?
I didn't watch that game. I had other things to do. So
You're not helping me here, Prime. You know what I'm saying? Not even a quick highlight thing. I see how it is. Remind me never to put you on the show again.
I'm not sorry. I just had other things to.
What were those other things? Tell us, Prime.
I can't speak about them really.
He's trying to move to Ken. He's trying to move to Kendall.
No, I wasn't, David.
If
no,
he speaks, he's in big trouble,
okay.
David. If he speaks, he's in big trouble.
We got all the time in the world, Prime. We don't, but we do. Tell us, bro. Tell us, what were you up to that you were so important that you couldn't watch the highlights or watch Crystal Palace West Ham?
I was doing my thing, so let's move on.
Okay. Cool. We know what it is, Prime. We know what it is, breaking lockdown and that. It's okay, bro. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Hold tight, Kendall. Hold tight, Maya.
No.
Hold tight, Lambs. Just what I'm gonna say is, Lambs, check your mailbox. That's what I'm gonna say. Just check.
What?
Exactly. All right, we're gonna move on to the next game. Yeah.
See, it's people like you. While I'll never find someone, you make it out that I'm weird.
What?
Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. Before we move on to the next game, quickly, we just quickly talk about like Mikel Antonio.
What about him?
What about him?
The amount of chances.
Yeah, but
He
got
had the pause. He's a bit unlucky on one of them, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, we talk about how he also had a great game as well. It's just a shame he missed all the chances.
Yeah, but he got the assist as well. Now he did.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just a shame like he couldn't get a couple of goals. But just to basically just highlight just how dominant West Ham really were. To be honest, I mean, Crystal Palace, they got the early goal and then the late goal. So
yeah, Man Palace falling apart right now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we've been picking. It's legit. We've been picking up Antonio upon Vibes FC. You know what I'm saying? Calling him a street baller that we will never forget, and I'm pretty sure the streets won't forget Mikel Antonio. But we're gonna move on to the next game. Brexit FC coming against the Brummy boys and coming on top with a 3-2 win. I am, how vexed I am about this game. Yeah. Why, bro? Villa, you had one job. How are you gonna get Jack Grealish balling out? Yeah. Just for nothing. Man was oozing for nothing, getting a goal, getting the second assist for the first goal. Just to let Brexit FC. You know what, David? You can have this one because you love your little
Burnley. Sean Dyche, arguably top 5 Premier League manager. With what he's working with, considering you guys say he's got an awful squad, you know, man's doing his thing. But Ben Mee, baller. Tarkowski, baller. I wouldn't take him for 50 mil at Chelsea like Frank Lampard would, but he's a baller. Chris Wood, top 10 striker in the Premier League. Comfortable.
David.
Dwight McNeil is one of the best young players. You know what? Dwight McNeil, he's better than Saka. I'm saying it with my chest. Dwight McNeil is a baller. Dwight McNeil is a baller. You see, the ball that Dwight McNeil whips in, is beautiful.
Quick disclaimer: the views of David and Prime do not reflect the views of all Chelsea.
Listen.
No, David, can we go back?
Sorry, Prime. What Lambs and Kendall was saying about when David's winning and he's happy, and I felt that motion. I preferred you in the dumps complaining about Mason Mount. But anyway, go on, Prime.
David, can you go back? What you were saying about Tarkowski and Ben Mee?
They're ballers. Hey, don't get it twisted.
They're ballers. And Laporte. David, no, David. That's great. Laporte is not a baller.
No, Laporte's a better centre back than both of them. But
they don't he doesn't pick up that partnership.
Prime's actually
just in the genuine debate. Is it?
Prime's genuinely serious. He said it this morning. That Laporte, if Laporte went to Burnley, he wouldn't make it into the team.
No, he doesn't. No, I said he doesn't break up that partnership.
Hey.
So that's basically saying he won't make it into the team, Prime.
We had the discussion this morning. We're not having it again. But Tarkowski and me are very good centre backs. They are, like, as a pair, they're a very good pair of centre backs.
Because they've got 10 players in front of them helping them. Come on,
Burnley break the XG model. They park players in front of the ball.
Boys,
XG. Oh my
Hey,
god.
hey, KJ, if you would listen to XG, you wouldn't be so upset about your Martial and your Greenwood. So I don't want to hear it.
If I listen to XG, yeah, I expect teams to be blown away teams, but that's not football, bro. That's not what football is. Football ain't numbers predicting how many goals you're gonna get. It's how many goals you actually get, bro. About XG and that. Shut up,
Dwight McNeil.
The reason why another reason why I'm so annoyed. Look at the way they scored. They all were decent. They all were very good goals. I'm not going to take that away.
Oh, the header.
A corner from a header from a corner. A cross that went in across that corner, and then a header from a cross. It's so Brexit FC. It was so annoying. Like, my days, Villa. Why do you allow?
Do you know how many strikers could do what Chris Wood did today?
Not many, to be honest.
Top 10 striker in the Premier League.
David,
whatever, bro. Whatever,
David, how accurate is XG?
How accurate? About 50-60%, I reckon.
No.
Oh no, because you praise Burnley because they break the mold of XG. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, no. But Burnley, the way that Sean Dyche plays football, because XG doesn't factor in where players are. All it factors in is the shot.
Anyway, we're gonna move on. We ain't talking about XG. This ain't the time.
Yeah, me and Lambda just sat here like these mans can't be serious. I'm just I'm just assuming they're bantering, but they're not. Bro.
Dwight McNeil is better.
What is it you think I'm bantering?
I'm saying it with chest.
Yo, listen. Also, got super chat here from Steven saying, "Don't insult Saka. Way better Saka over McNeil." Hey, listen, the views of David did not represent Vibes FC. We've got over 600 of you guys watching right now. Smash the like button for us. You know what it is. Share it out to them charlatans that catching the vibes right now. And also, go and use TFT promo code MAN for Manscaped. 20% off discount. The best grooming products for males in the world, bruv. Not in the country, in the world. And you know what else is there? They've got products called the lawnmower and the weed whacker. Tell me how that you don't want to buy that. Tell me why. It's a beautiful product. Anyway, moving back to the football and no longer.
If you use it, and you can chat to girl like I can. So, Manscaped.
That's probably the best promo they're ever gonna get. To be honest, you don't get better.
You heard it here first, folks.
I'm trying to help you here with your KJ. I'm trying to help you. Your promo.
I'm just. I said Prime use Manscaped, and now he's called Galamus Prime, bro. You know what I'm saying? Galamus Prime in the building, bro. We have all the lady there. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going. Next game. Title contenders Leicester versus top 4 hopefuls Everton, ending up in a 1-1 draw. How is Jordan Pickford the number 1 goalkeeper for England? Someone tell me.
He's an absolute disgrace, man. He's shocking.
Because you don't have anyone better.
Shocking. Pope. Does Pope not play?
You don't have anyone better.
Burnley's Nick Pope.
You don't have anyone better.
Pope not playing football?
Nick Pope's average. No.
Oh my
No.
god.
Oh my, hey, Prime, I can't back that, you know.
I actually can't defend you on this one.
No, Pope's.
I feel like Nick Pope should be our number 1 goalkeeper.
What about Cardalo? Cardalo is a better goalkeeper than Jordan Pickford.
He is.
Is Cardalo English?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, he's not in the squad for some reason.
Yeah. Jordan Henderson. Dean Henderson is a better goalkeeper from Pickford and he's a number 2.
Yeah, but Dean Henderson is young, inexperienced, and doesn't even play. So,
what are you talking about?
Have you seen the goal, Prime? Have you seen it? Have you seen Tielemans' goals? Have you seen his goal today? It's absolutely shambolic defending. Honestly, it really is.
Like,
I have. Yeah, I have. I'm not defending it. My point was, you don't really have much better.
I'm not. Why did I bring you here?
But we have better than Pickford in the squad anyway. So Pickford by default anyway just shouldn't be number 1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why is this? Why is Pickford number one? And why did I bring Prime here? He should get the title of Agent Bad Vibes right now because boy,
KJ, I'm sorry.
it's killing me, bro. What? Anyway, yeah. James Rodriguez is back though. We love to see it, man. Like James, the Colombian flavor is back again. Can Everton do it? Can they actually get top four?
No.
Yes.
No.
I don't think they can.
Okay, Usman first and then Lambs.
Not to discredit them, it's nothing to do with them. I just think there's too many good teams there. Like even like Spurs aren't in the top four at the moment. You got about Chelsea aren't in the top four at the moment. The way David was smiling when we came on air, like you'd think Chelsea are on a resurgence to top four race. Obviously Arsenal aren't there. There's a lot of teams that aren't even in the top four at the moment. And Liverpool are currently fifth as well. You got to bear that in mind. I think Everton might have just overtaken them or not, but Liverpool aren't even in the top four as it stands. So Liverpool are definitely getting to the top four. You'd imagine Spurs would probably be in the conversation, but I don't think Everton have enough. And also the squad, they've got no squad depth. They've just got a world-class manager, for me personally, and a couple of quality players.
Fair enough. I'll go to Lambs now. Lambs, what are you saying?
Again, I've been saying this since the start of the season, and we're now halfway through the season. We can see the position Everton are. Like, I think it would be foolish to not take them seriously, considering they are currently above like your traditional top four, top six teams anyway. Like you said, they have a world-class manager. That world-class manager could be the difference between fourth place and fifth place. Do you know what I mean? That could mean somebody with an inexperienced manager, like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer or Mikel Arteta, or somebody with like a new manager who's just come in, like us with Thomas Tuchel. We might miss out on those places because this team have been well drilled with their world-class manager. Another team we need to take seriously is Leicester as well. They're in the conversation. And because we're literally at this point where it's still so close, like we said, there's like 8th and 9th place, or what 5 or 6 points off the top 4 places, something like that. Something silly like that. 2 games. So it's so close, and with everybody around us dropping points, like bar Arsenal and City, everybody else dropped points, didn't they? And there's still Liverpool and Spurs to play tomorrow, and chances are both of them could drop points as well. So it's still close. It's still close to say. Like United could, they could win against Arsenal, win their next game, and then lose their next game, and they can go from first to third, literally just like that. That's how close it is. So I still think it's too early to tell, but Everton need to be taken seriously.
I don't think
that's
so.
fair enough. I've just seen Zip, don't be trolling me in the chat right now about that news you try to put in there. I swear I'll kick you, bro. Yeah, if I knew how to, I would. But
what did he say?
I ain't gonna repeat what he said because it is not what I want to hear right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, just to come back on what you said there, Lambs. I hear what you're saying. But in terms of the teams above them, you got Leicester, Man United, obviously Man City, Liverpool are definitely going to be in. So Liverpool, City are definitely, we know that much. Then you would think it's between Man United, potentially Spurs, Leicester. I'd say that's 5 above them, definitely. And then I still think Arsenal are going to finish above them, potentially. And as are Chelsea. Like you said, the point difference isn't that big. So Chelsea beat Everton, they're within like a touching distance of them. So although I hear what you're saying, I just think they're probably going to finish 7th or 8th, probably, for me.
All right, that's a fair enough shout. Yo, Zip, I checked. It is not true, but I will forgive you this time because Vibes FC, we're about forgiveness in the Church of Vibes and that. But make sure you don't do any more foolishness again. Like, please don't, man. That's not cool, bruv. Anyway, we move on to the next game.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Man United and Sheffield United. Man United 1, Sheffield United 2.
KJ, last week, what were you saying last week? I believe it was a certain phrase that
David, let them talk.
No. They gave me smoke for the past couple of weeks when my team was in the mud. It's my turn. KJ, what was the phrase all of you were saying last week? It had a number in it. Repeat for me. What was it?
Yo, it's 21. Fam.
21 is coming. What was the score today against Sheffield United? It was 2-1. It's peak. It's peak for you, man.
Oh,
It's amazing. Manchester United came to your gaff and bossed you. It was brilliant.
David, or is it a sign that this is defeat was Spurs?
I think it's a sign. Yeah, I think it's a sign.
Wait, nah.
Thank you for
Come
showing
on,
me the light.
David. In all seriousness, though, come on. They have world-class centre-back Harry Maguire. Ollie performing at a world-class level this season. David De Gea could be back as a world-class centre-back. I mean, they're doing it. You know, just all I say is collect your title, Manchester United.
All right, listen. Before we continue on with what we deserve, United fans need help so bad. Rashford, Martial, Cavani, Bruno, Pogba, Green, disaster class, all while losing at home to 20th place Sheffield United, meaning City stay top of the league with a game in hand. Absolute scenes. No, it's right. It's right. We absolutely bottled it today. That's why I call this bottle job United, because bruv, it is peak. That was Usman. Now, what were your thoughts of the game and how you played?
I'm from Sheffield and I live next to Bromley. I actually work for Sheffield United, and I'm getting absolutely blasted on the WhatsApp group. Literally the chat just says, "I wish we could play you every week." That's all it says. From 20, oh my God! Regarding the game, absolutely shambolic. Like a lot of people are going to blame Ollie for it, but I don't blame Ollie for a change, actually. It has to be the players. You got Pogba, Bruno, Matic on the pitch. They're passing the ball around like we're winning 5-0. They've got no desire to move the ball quickly. They're just passing it side to side. Martial's not... I've been Martial FC since day one. How can I defend this guy? Like, he's not doing anything off the ball. He just got pocketed by 38-year-old Jagielka. 38. Man's 38 and he's going home. He's taking his keys out of his blippy pocket, his phone, and Anthony Martial. I'm Martial FC, and man has got pocketed by... Bro, I can't believe it. Rashford didn't even make a take on. They haven't got Ender Stevens. They haven't got Jack O'Connell. They haven't got the main striker. They couldn't fill the bench, and we lost them at home when we're in a title race. It's absolutely pathetic. And the players...
Right. And also, I just want to big up Mohammed for that super chat as well. I just saw how much there. Big up to you, my guy. Thank you for all the super chats today, man. We love to see it. Yo, listen, bro. We lost to a team with Pickford's little brother in it. We lost to a team with Ramsdale and Nets. How's no one mentioned this? Ramsdale, bro.
At least McGoldrick didn't score.
Yeah, that's true. But listen,
didn't McGoldrick score against you as well?
Oh my god, KJ, I just deeped it. There was a Chelsea agent in there. There was Ethan Ampadu. My boy. No. Get in there. Ethan Ampadu, the Chelsea agent, doing his thing. Oh, it's a beautiful.
KJ, do you see the reaction from United fans by Martial? Since I've first been on the terrace, what is it I've always been talking to you about? Martial.
Yes,
you keep saying that he's no. Shush. Let me finish. You keep saying
I'm agreeing with you, bro. What are you talking about?
But you're only agreeing now because he's in bad form. Let me land. I've been saying this even after the goals he scored last season. That the guy's not world class. You need a better striker. You need an actual striker. People like you and Terry and everyone trying to say, no, Prime. You don't know what you're talking about. He's world class. What happened now?
Prime. Yes, I did say his world class at the time because I believed he was. One, I believed his form was. And
you said he's one of the. You said he's a complete striker.
Yes, I did. I'm not hiding away from it. I did say that. I believed at the time that he would go on to higher heights, and he has not done that. For whatever reason, he hasn't not done that. And yes, Man United need to start looking at how to solve this, even if that means moving an arm and moving him forward. I do not regret what I said because at the time I believed it, and Martial is still one of my favorite players. Even now, when I accept his deficiencies, even now when I accept that his mentality is not good enough for Manchester United, I will still say he's one of my favorite players. And when he moves on, I will enjoy whatever football he does outside of Manchester United. Yes, I got it wrong.
Compared to, did you get an apology?
You an apology? Hell no, bro.
Why?
Because I don't want to, fam. I made them wrong. That's all you need to hear, fam.
Yeah.
What
What about the centre back pairing today? What do you guys think about that? You United fans, KJ, Usman.
Do you want me to start?
Tuanzebe, I believe, can be a very good centre back. Yes, I do believe that. Has he shown his quality when he's given the games? No. Has he been given enough games in a run of games to get him up to speed? No. So as much as I am frustrated about his performance, I also understand why they are at the levels that they are. Talking about Tuanzebe, Pav with the super chat here, man like Pav says, so-called United fans targeting Tuanzebe on Insta.
That's disgraceful.
That's awful.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Like football fans, we need to take it. They need to relax. They need to take a hard look at themselves and realize that as much as a game that we all love and enjoy, it's not that deep to go that far. It does not matter that much to go that far. Nothing in life matters that much to go that far because racial abuse is not okay. So obviously, as a Man United fan and as football fans as well, we all of us stand by Tuanzebe and 100%. Condemn all those ridiculous comments. But yeah, in terms of his potential, I still believe he can become a top centre back, but he needs to take his opportunities when they come. And he needs to stop having these lapses in judgment. Usman, what do you think?
Chris Smalling in
discussion. Well, I was going to say, the last time we had an absolute shit show of a performance defensively against a certain Denver bar, Tuanzebe and Maguire played together. This is the second time they played together, so it's quite evidently doesn't work. I don't even think the first goal, De Gea was at fault. I don't even know why Tuanzebe is getting any criticism, to be honest, because he wasn't at fault for either of the goals, from what I remember. Second goal, Maguire, you're the captain. Take responsibility. Either kick it into the stands or just get rid of it. Either way, I don't know why he's playing a 2-yard pass to De Gea. De Gea then has to kick it out. I don't know why Tuanzebe is getting blamed for any of the goals. The ball's hit him, but he's not meant to be pressing him. It's Martial and Matic's fault. They're not pressing. He's not meant to be that far. So the goals aren't even his fault. So I don't even know why he's getting abused. And top of that, the fact that it's racial abuse as well is just disgraceful. As you said, nothing in life it should lead you to that sort of outcome. So at the end of the day, regarding his performance, he wasn't even the worst on the pitch. So I don't even know why he's getting targeted. And on top of that, the abuse is just not acceptable, is it?
No, it's not. And today's performance also was not acceptable as well from Man United perspective. Sheffield United, though, having Jackie Alka at the back, putting a strong performance, a rugged performance, they played.
Also, can we just appreciate the quality of VAR as well? Absolutely fantastic.
I've not even mentioned it, but I'm not even gonna. Wow.
To be fair, VAR today couldn't get involved anyway, even if we wanted
zero mistakes from VAR today. Zero mistakes.
Yeah, David is a VAR sexual.
I agree.
Like he loves it, innit?
I love VAR. VAR is amazing, incredible.
But yeah, I want to ask this question. Usman, me and Usman will go last. I asked you rivals because you guys enjoy it. David, is United's title hopes over now that they've just lost this game?
No, I thought you were favourites last week. What happened? What happened?
You thought we were favourites. Oh, how kind!
What happened to the confidence? No. On the level, I never really thought you were in it anyway. I say you put up a challenge, but I said you'd fall away. Whether this is you falling away straight away, I don't think so. I think you might just bounce back next game, but I don't expect you to win.
Lambs?
Of course, you're still in it. You're still in it along with 3 or 4 other teams, to be honest. It's not over. And at the end of the day, this is that season where like anything can happen. We've seen teams are dropping points. Like City, we saw they got off to a shaky start. Yeah, fair enough. They're finding goals, they're scoring goals, but like, you know, Gundogan was absolutely immense yesterday, but we know he can go missing sometimes as well. So we do, and you know, we know Sterling can miss some howlers as well. So at the end of the day, like, this is still a City who sometimes don't take their chances. They might come up against opposition who will take their chances. So fair enough, yeah, they're a bit more defensively drilled as well, but again, it's still way too early to tell, and there's still too many teams in the running. So no, until it becomes like a 7-8 point lead or something, I still believe United is still in it.
All right, Prime.
I've been saying for the past month that you're in the title race, but when it comes to the running, like within March, April, May, you will just fall away from it based on your lack of experience. Losing this game, in all seriousness, you're still in the title race. What you have Arsenal next, is it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Where is that? Emirates?
Yeah, don't, bro. Don't say it.
No. In all seriousness, you guys will beat Arsenal, and you just continue back on your run of form.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but Arsenal
and
are
you
back.
keep doing-
Arsenal have a world-class attacking midfielder now.
Yeah, but David, Arsenal are back. Arsenal are favourites for that game. Arsenal are favourites for that game, and they have to win that game, which shows me that Arsenal will lose that game. And yeah, look, United will drop points. Yes, they will. But so will Leicester, so will City, so will Liverpool, and whoever else is still in that title race. But once it comes to the actual running, I don't think you'll win it. No, just based on the fact that you don't have the experience in the squad. And know how.
No, that's a fair point. Yeah, Usman, how are you feeling? How do you feel about the title race and title hopes?
Yeah, no, I think the guys have, to be fair, I think they've hit the nail on the head. In terms of the race itself, there's a lot of twists and turns left to go. Like, at the end of the day, we didn't expect to lose to Sheffield United. We're probably expecting us to lose to Arsenal and winning this one. But I just think it's the next five games. For me personally, I'm not even looking at Man City because I'm expecting them to get results against most of the teams. It's whether our players have got the mentality to bounce back. Our last loss actually was against Arsenal on November the 1st. So since then, we've not actually lost. We've been on a fantastic run. Don't get me wrong, my reaction after the game, as most United fans were fuming. But I think we need to take the result as an anomaly, and hopefully we can get back onto winning ways. So regarding title race, I agree with the guys. I think Man City are favourites anyways. It was always going to be between Man City and Liverpool. I think most United fans would have just taken beating the conversation and bridging the gap, but at the moment, it looks like we've done that. So Dave is obviously laughing in, but he's starting tempting it, so it's all good, isn't it?
KJ Usman, question. Why do you United fans keep saying Liverpool are favourites and now City are favourites?
I said Liverpool and City are favourites in general.
Well, no, okay, but why?
Why? Because they've got the experience.
They've just got 100 points each.
They're the two best teams.
They've been doing it consistently for the past 2 years.
No. But my point is, then why this whole thing of 21-21? It's coming home.
All right, so Prime, I've explained this many times on this show, and I'll explain it one more time for you. And most Manchester United fans don't actually believe we can win the league.
It's just bravado, man. It's all bravado.
It's just literally a joke. It's just banter. It is just us enjoying the time that we're in.
KJ, what have I told you about jokes before? In every joke, there's a layer of truth in it.
Yeah, a layer of truth. If someone says, "Do you think you win the league?" and I say no, I could have 20% of me that hopes that we win the league.
Yeah, but the same way, KJ, to be fair, the same way all of us Chelsea fans get put in the same bracket because of Monster, I'm putting all of you in the same bracket.
Yeah, you know what? I'm David. I expect you to do so. I'm calm with that. I'm cool with that.
I'm calm with that as well. I couldn't care.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. It's only
we've got Neil here saying that he's calling United going bad run as well. But no one, but I'm answering Prime's question, what was with 21? That was with 21. That is the answer.
All right, cool, fair. And also, I see some Liverpool fans saying that I'm right. Liverpool aren't favourites. No, Liverpool are still favourites. Best team in Premier League history, world-class manager. If you don't win the league this season, it's the worst ever defense of a title. I don't care about your injuries. The worst ever.
All right, we'll get into Liverpool in a moment. But first, we're going to talk about your team, man. Team like Chelsea. Guys, over 700 you guys watching right now. We love that. Smash that like button right now for us, please, for the panel. If you think Man United are butter jobs, smash the like button. And of course, subscribe to the Football Terrace. Yo, fam, if we're going to lose, I have to try and make myself feel better, and likes on my videos help that. You know what I'm saying? So smash the like button. And also go shout out to them charlatans that are watching right now. Subscribe to the Football Terrace and Football Terrace Clips. Sign up to the Discord, best community for the Football Terrace, and also Manscaped, 20% off, promo code TFT. We love to see it. Right, Chelsea. I've heard people say it's Tuchel tactics. It's Tuchel time. It's tea time. Tuchel has arrived. No longer is it the bangers and mash Boas. Oktoberfest Martinez is now here, people. Out here getting drunk. You know, you love to see it. Chelsea fans, 0-0 draw in his first game against Wolves. How do you feel? I'll go to Lambs first because David can go last because man's just going to chat. Oh, I'm sick of it.
All right. Considering the guy has been here for 24 hours, and in 24 hours, I'm already seeing like almost a completely revitalized Chelsea team. We're playing better. We're pressing more. There's more intensity. We're creating more chances. I'm excited to actually watch the game. Like I was actually more focused on the game than I was anything around me because it was just constant pressing. I just wish we'd been a little bit more clinical. You could maybe question some of his choices in the starting lineup, but then again, like I said, the guy's been there for one training session, so he's probably just kind of going off the top of experience, status, what he thinks probably would work well in this formation that he has in his head. Maybe he's not really like taking into account current form of players. Maybe they're coming back from injury, etc. But I thought Kai Havertz had a great game today. It was great to see him in that free role. He was completing passes, running back, getting into gaps. He almost could have scored at the end as well. I was impressed by Callum Hudson-Odoi as well, man of the match performance for me as well. And again, warranting why he deserves to start and why he should be starting, and he should start again on the weekend as well. One person whose performance I found a little bit underwhelming was Ben Chilwell, and again, there's some question marks over.
Wait, you see how my brother's reaction when he got subbed off? Man was like, eh? Like,
he was like, me?
Frank never used to take me off.
Frank never does.
And I was like, yes,
Frank never took me off. What are you talking about? But all right, listen, that reaction was hilarious, fam. I absolutely loved it. But yeah, Lamb's like, you sound excited, and fair enough, and it like new manager bounce, we love to see it, and that, you know what I'm saying? Prime. On the other hand, I have a feeling man's just gonna be like, yeah, Tuchel's not good enough, innit? Like, tell me about Tuchel and his first game.
Sack him and bring in Mourinho. No, seriously. Look, he had a training session for about 3 hours or so. What was he really supposed to do? I like the fact that we were flexible from a 4 to a 3. Chilwell was abysmal. And what is more embarrassing, the fact that you come off as a left back or you come off and your replacement isn't even a fullback. Ziyech didn't do anything in that game. He was trying to take pop shots from range. They weren't coming off. He couldn't really link. There was no final ball from him. Jorginho had a good game regardless of what Jem says. Mendy almost cost us the game, and it's the same thing I keep saying about this guy, but no one wants to listen to me because I've got an agenda or whatever, so cool. Yeah.
You don't show your eyes. So I trust a man whose eyes aren't shown to me. There's also that too.
Yeah, well, I can't trust people who get things wrong all the time and they don't listen to me, but whatever. Yeah. Yeah, it was a draw, whatever. What did people really expect? Not even 24 hours. Cool, we'll move on.
Fair enough. And we're going to move on to David, and then we'll move on to the last two sections. No, that's 3 sections of the show, and then we'll finish. Okay, this brother, yeah, in the group chat, I get a voice note after 5 minutes. I don't know. Let me go back even further than that. And the line that comes out, and all here is mountain dropped. Yes. There's that comes out. And then 5 minutes into the game, like, oh, the patterns of play. I'm gassed.
Hey, I did not say the patterns of play. I said I've enjoyed this more than I've enjoyed most games this season.
Man's out here being like, yes, I'm gassed tonight.
It was 5 minutes. Hey, you guys think I'm insufferable now? Did you see what my man did after 24 hours? Give it a week. Give it 2. Give it 4.
My God.
Give it another month.
David, coaching doesn't work like that. You do know coaching doesn't work like that.
No. Do you know what I really? Do you know? I was watching the training videos and I was already gassed.
No.
I'm sorry. No. I sound like Ram, but I was talking about earlier with Terry, and it was mad when Lampard was in charge and they were doing the whole Chelsea where you edit the best bits of training. You could hear in the background Frank's like, "Guys, get it out to the wing, cross it, and hope the 8s get involved." Yesterday, Tuchel, 1 hour, 2 hours with the squad. A man's already there. Like when you receive the ball on this foot, do this, press like this,
Yeah, but
triangles,
Everton
and you
did
could
that
see
as
it
well,
today.
David.
We were
Everton did that as well,
counter-pressing.
David.
We were
David,
counter-pressing.
David,
It was
David,
nice to see.
David, David. All I say is I rate Tuchel highly as well. All I say
Alright.
is just kind of let's just chill for a bit and let's.
No.
give it
I'm
a month or so.
on
No, but
gas.
David,
I'm on
David,
gas.
no, but
No.
David,
I don't speak for you, man. I'm speaking for
no,
myself.
no.
I am
I
on
know,
gas.
I know. But David, how you are sounding is how these Francophiles sounded when Frank first came in.
Yeah, but I've got backing. All right, I've got backing. I've got history. I've got a man. I know what this guy can do. I know what he can. No, let me finish, Prime. You love taking your airplane to China and talking. Let me do my talking now. Okay, this is my manager, German guy. Okay, first German manager at Chelsea. The way the man's counter pressing got the team moving. Unfortunately, he's still got shades of Lampard when we attack, and we can't really do much. We struggle. So once that gets coached out, then you think I'm insufferable now? Give it 4 weeks, and you'll see insufferable. And you'll see it. And the thing is, Mason came on today, and I was like, "Go on, Mason," because that's how I want to see Mason use. He came on. He can start a couple games, but when he comes on the field, I want to see energy injection. And he was better than Ziyech today in 10 minutes. If he can do that for the whole squad, improve them. It's gonna be beautiful. Ireland 2021, it's happening. I'm gassed. Let's go. Tuchel is the guy.
Oh my God.
That's my
I've
guy.
never seen a fan so gassed over a 0-0 draw in my life, bro. You guys didn't even score. Didn't even score, fam.
That's not the point. It's not like we could. It's not like we didn't create the chances to score. It was the players are still adjusting. When we actually, because it was always one pass. The player was slightly out of position.
Play that Swansea video, please.
When they all get put in position,
David,
you
I want to stop.
This is Emre 2.0. You heard
you're moving like Chig. You're moving like Chig.
Just wait. You'll see.
Moving like Chig. Relax. All right. Oh my days! I'm so glad we got through this part because boy, David would have been insufferable just for now. Anyway, move on to the next part, guys. Smash the like button for me, please. You know what it is. We're gonna do a little quick prediction of the game that's happening tomorrow. Big game: Spurs and Tottenham. Spurs and Liverpool go head to head in the Premier League on tomorrow.
Jose and Liverpool.
Yes, Prime the Jose sexual. He wants Jose to win. I'm pretty sure he'd rather Jose win the Premier League than Chelsea. Here we go. So,
KJ, stop. Because you took a joke and you're running mad with it. Let me clarify. If you're giving me a choice between Chelsea winning all the trophies and being the most successful club in history, or Jose being the most successful manager in history, I'm picking Chelsea all day, every day.
I think you're gonna say Jose.
Let's end this.
I really thought
we all know this is a front because you can't trust a man who wears shades indoors. All right, here we go. So, Lambs, who do you think is gonna win tomorrow?
Oof. Do you know what? This is a tough one because I understand how I think Klopp is going to set out and how Jose is going to set out. And I just think, either Spurs nick it or it finishes in a draw because Spurs are very, very dangerous on the counter-attack. And I feel like now more than ever, they've started to utilize their midfield a bit more. So it's not just kind of like breaking down and finding Kane and Son and getting the ball out to them on the wings and, trying to break through. I feel like Ndombele stepped up as well. He's been absolutely brilliant for them as well. And again, Liverpool, they're missing their key defenders. And I'm sorry, I just don't think, what's that guy? Is it Williams? Yeah.
Rashford ruined him. Honestly, he's not playing.
I feel bad for him because that's
Rashford,
a lot of pressure.
again, Rashford did nothing to him.
Oh, David, stop. It's
David, you worry about that 24-hour Tuchel revolution, man. Don't worry about Rashford.
Worry about your...
Yeah, so...
you won't talk about Rashford when Haaland's there.
David, just let me finish, please. Okay, so...
The Lambs, let's make it quick.
Basically, all right. Spurs win or Liverpool and Spurs draw next.
Okay, that's not an answer, but I'll have to take it right now. David, who do you think is going to win?
Liverpool. I think, greatest ever Premier League team assembled, and injury shouldn't be a problem. They should win.
Mohammed's saying 2-1 to Liverpool right here. You heard it here first, folks. You know what I'm saying? Prime, who do you think is going to win?
Jose Mourinho tactical masterclass. 2-0.
I love how he doesn't say Spurs. He just says straight to Jose. You know what I'm saying? And then Usman, what you saying, bro?
I'm going to go 2-2 draw.
Ooh, a draw. I also think it's going to be a draw, but I feel like it's going to be 1-1. I don't think it'll be a high-scoring game at all. But there's the predictions for Liverpool and Tottenham. I hope someone's left in the mud. At this point in time, yeah, I have a big Jose agenda. People know this, and I'm like, I don't care. I'll happily have it. I'd rather see Liverpool more in the mud now than Jose in the mud. I actually would. Like right now, I'd rather see Liverpool in the mud more. Like it. So Jose, do your thing, bruv. Do your thing. Stink up the joint. Get that one chance. Get the one goal. 1-0. Boom. Close up shop. I'll be happy with that.
AJ, it's not stink. How many times do I have to tell you it's not stink?
Yeah, when you're used to a fragrance that smells bad, of course it wouldn't stink to you because you've been stinking his ass for so long. Listen, it's okay, bro. Like I got set up to smell, and it stinks.
It's not stink.
Right, it's time.
Just because you're incapable of understanding what class is, it's not my problem.
Oh, this is why did I bring you on, bro? I'm just here trying to have a good time, and you're talking about Jose like he's. Here we go. Listen, I'm enjoying myself here. Prime's excellent, guys. So is the rest of the panel. Smash the like button for us. It's time for Team of the Week / midweek / it's time to just rate the players from this round of the Premier League. You know what I'm saying? So the screen should be coming up in a second. You know what it is. Goalkeepers.
Aaron Ramsdale. No,
He didn't make a save, though, innit?
I think Areola's a good shot.
I was going to say
very good saves for Fulham. That kept loads of Brighton's chances out. I think he pretty much saved them. Got them a point.
I'm cool with Areola. I would have said I would go for Martinez, but both of them conceded over 2 goals, so I can't. You know what I'm saying? Saves that game. So I'm cool with
AJ, did you say Emi Martinez?
Yeah, what about Martinez?
Okay. No, that's fine.
Why, you don't think Martinez is that good?
No, he dropped a stinker today.
No, okay, cool. Like, to be fair, I don't really care right now because he's not going to be next. Right back, it has to be Cancelo.
Yeah. We didn't even mention his dodgy goal, by the way. You didn't even mention it at all.
It wasn't dodgy, though.
It was onside.
Yeah, it was. I'm saying because to stop the game, literally no one's playing apart from me. I mean, to be fair, amazing finish, but that was just messed up, wasn't it, really?
Nah, because you got to play to the whistle, and the whistle didn't go.
Yeah.
The flag
went up. Show West Brom were caught napping, and they got punished for it.
No, I think the flag went up. Everyone saw it, man. It's quite clear.
At the back,
Ben Mee's got to be one.
It's got to be Jagielka.
Big Jagielka game.
Jagielka's got to be
Definitely.
One. Definitely.
Is he in FIFA?
He probably isn't, to be fair.
Probably not.
What? How is this man not in FIFA anymore? Man had a card last season.
No, he definitely is. He definitely is. I must be Phil.
He has to be.
Type in Phil.
Yeah.
if we don't find Phil Jagielka, we will find Phil Jones.
Oh.
And we will use him instead.
Phil J. You put in Phil J.
Phil J. Let's see what comes up. He's not here.
Phil Jones.
Wow. Phil Jones is in this place. Phil Jones.
Oh my God. Man's got violated by guys like on FIFA now.
Does that hurt you guys more as United fans?
I'm ignoring it, Lams. It's out of my system now, that loss.
So you're telling me world class centre back America Laporte does not get in? Wow. Okay.
Oh my days, Prime. Let it go, bro. Let it go. All right, next. So people saying Dawson in there. You got Ruben Diaz.
Yeah, Dawson.
It's got to be Benjamin Mee.
He conceded 2 goals, David.
Yeah,
David,
you're forgetting that. We're
but
talking
he
about
scored.
defensive ability, not goal scoring ability.
But he contributed to his team's win. Hold on, hang on a second. So did Craig Dawson. He also conceded two goals.
Yes, that's what we said, Dawson.
Dawson,
No, but they both conceded 2 goals.
Yeah,
so they're not getting it, are they? People saying me, we got White, we got Diaz getting a lot of love. Ruben Diaz has been an excellent signing.
Diaz gets in because they kept a clean sheet, right? It has to be.
But how hard is it to keep a clean sheet against West Brom?
West Brom didn't even attack though, Lums. Did they even attack?
Yeah, I'm saying.
Listen, they scored 3 goals against us, okay?
I'm going to respect them. Ampadu in, man. Just let the Chelsea lads have Ampadu in. Chuck you in.
Ampadu! Ethan Ampadu!
Ampadu. To be fair to him, man.
He was in the squad today, wasn't he?
No, he played, man.
He was a Silva.
Nah.
No, wait. Why aren't any Wolves defenders getting any respect?
Oh, that's a shout, actually.
That's a good shout.
Yeah, but was Bolly?
Yeah,
I think Bolly was the best. Yeah,
Bolly.
The thing is, I think Connor Cody's really overrated. You know, I think it's just because he's from Liverpool, they all love him.
Liverpool
fans think that he can be their next
left back has to be Chilwell, right?
No, it's got to be Hudson-Odoi.
Listen, man, let's bring back in that. Oh, yeah, left back. Who played well at left back this week?
I'm not joking. I'm being serious. It's Hudson-Odoi.
No, it's not. Who did play?
It was like Cedric.
What about Cresswell?
Cedric is a shout, actually.
Yeah, I'm not. I've got no biases. Yeah, they played very well. The goal wasn't his fault.
Yeah, that ball from Cedric into Saka, that
Hang on a
the
second.
Lacazette goal.
Hold on.
I was thinking Cresswell, to be honest.
Before you put in Cedric, you told me literally one pick before Ben Mee can't go in because he didn't keep a clean sheet and defenders.
I said he conceded 2 goals.
He conceded 2 goals.
But Cedric conceded a goal as well.
Yeah, but David, did you not see the goals that they conceded? They were centre back mistakes.
Is that my problem
David,
as a defender?
What's the bigger number? 2 or 1?
Yeah, but Hudson-Odoi was a defender and he kept a clean sheet, and that's the most important thing.
Oh, stop it, David.
Okay, next.
You're being difficult. You're being difficult for being difficult.
I'm just saying.
Next 2 players. Next in the midfield is now up. I'm Gundogan and Suchek.
Gundogan, Suchek, 100%.
Gundogan, Suchek.
Gundogan, Suchek going in there straight away. They deserve it.
Is Rafinha a midfielder?
He's a wing,
didn't he?
Winger. Yeah, Rafinha gets in as well.
Does Havertz get a shot?
Yeah, actually,
I think Jorginho was better today.
Jorginho had a very good game.
We've got Partey getting some shouts in there.
I would go for Partey. I'll go for Partey over Jorginho. I don't think Jorginho gets
some shouts to Jorginho, Xhaka.
I think Xhaka. Actually, Xhaka. I think you got to put Xhaka in there too.
Yeah, maybe Xhaka actually.
All right, we're gonna go down real quick. Lambs, who are you saying?
Xhaka.
David.
Jorginho.
Prime.
Jorginho.
Usman.
Xhaka.
You know what? Yeah, just to piss off Chelsea boys.
You have the tie break, Xhaka.
No, he can't hack me.
Now. Xhaka, what is it with Arsenal fans that one week they hate him, the next week they love him?
Oh, again,
listen, that's their business. But he played well.
Yeah, no, he had a good game
with me, bro. So Saka going in here again because this kid is on some mad form, and we don't discriminate here.
Is he better than Dwight McNeil?
Yes. Striker.
Grealish.
Chris Wood.
Grealish was unreal. Are you a striker?
Chris Wood.
Chris Wood scored the winning goal today.
I'm trying to think of any other players that potentially had a good game. Oh, people saying Mahrez.
That's a shout.
Nah.
No, come on. I know you're not in the mood to suffer me today, but come on, Chris Wood is. Come on, he scored a winner.
I think he's probably worth a shot. I'm not even going to banter him. To be fair to him,
I'm not.
I was thinking Antonio. What about Antonio? Lambs, I know you was picking him up earlier.
Yeah,
Lacazette getting a goal and assist.
I think maybe Lacazette.
Antonio didn't get a
goal,
did he?
come on.
Okay, so
Because
I want to say
Antonio
this,
didn't
guys.
get a goal. We're talking about
Yeah, he should have got a goal, yeah.
goals,
Well,
innit?
Chris Wood scored the winner.
But 1 sec, David, 1 sec. I want to say this. We got left hand side. I want to say it's between Rafinha and Jack Harrison. Which one would you rather give it to?
That's got to be
Rafinha.
Grealish, no? Grealish has just dropped to 9 out
Yeah,
of 10.
but he lost. No, he can't go in team of the week.
Yeah.
David's thing is that if you lose, you can't go in team of the week. Even though
Right, fair. But that's 110% Grealish every day of the week, though.
I, you know me, I happily give it Grealish, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like Grealish can happily get team.
What about Hudson?
David, if you draw, can you get in team of the week?
Depends.
Hudson Odoi, no?
Okay.
No, Hudson-Odoi does not deserve to go in over.
But we didn't win because we didn't score.
Yeah, I'm just
so I don't
double
think so.
checking if it applies, isn't it?
You know what? Yeah, just for there's no bias in there.
Actually, do you know what? I think give it to Jack Grealish just because of that mad run that he.
No, but
literally did
I
by
don't care
himself.
about his mad run. He lost.
Oh, David,
He
man,
scored as well,
come
though.
on, man.
Rafinha
Vibes.
got a goal and an assist in a game that he won.
Yeah, but you see
I'm
Grealish
Grealish,
performance, though.
Jack Grealish got a goal in a game that he
Rafinha
won.
in, not to agree with David.
Rafinha's in. It should be
Not
Grealish,
to
though.
agree with David, just to end the debate, because we've got one more slot in here. And where should it be? Who should it be for the striker?
Chris Wood.
I'm gonna say Antonio just to piss David off, to be honest. So
That's who you saying?
oh, you can give it back for that winner.
But you know what I'm saying? Mahrez is getting a lot of love in the chat as well. So it's like
Yeah, I'd probably give it to Mahrez.
They,
I'm
Prime,
not
who
going
you
to
say?
give it to Chris Wood. I'm sorry, David. What?
Come on,
No,
Prime.
just
You know
no.
what to do.
Prime,
You know
you
what
say
to do,
like,
Prime.
To be fair, this might be the only chance.
Whatever, yeah, whatever. Give it to Chris Wood. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, give it Wood. Go on, give it.
Give it Woody.
Give it to Woods. Oh, I
Yeah,
love Mahrez.
wait, no. Do you know why? Because he is part of the team that has two centre backs that Laporte does not get into. That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Chris Wood, the lad, get in there. We got top 10 striker in the Premier League.
I thought Mahrez as a false nine. Manager of the week goes to man like Chris Wilder. I'm not.
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
It's gonna have to be Wilder.
Oh, I see. This is done before Jose's masterclass.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fine.
No, because beating Man United with 20th place Sheffield United would still be better than Spurs beating Liverpool. He wouldn't
It's
get
better
it.
than beating the greatest Premier League team of all time. Okay, you're mad. But that's
Yes, I am mad, and I also win this show. So yes, it is. You know what I'm saying? KJ McCarthy out in full force. I do
To
not
be
care.
fair, yeah, it's their second win, isn't it?
Their second win against Man United at Old
Against
Trafford.
Man United, yeah, at Old Trafford.
They
You
deserve
deserve
it.
it.
All right,
50
here
years.
is the team of the midweek, and it's Areola Nets, Cancelo. That is not actually Phil Jones. It's supposed to be Phil Jagielka, but he's not in FIFA. So that's his place order. So Phil Jagielka, Bowley, and Cedric in the back line. We have Souček, Gundogan, and Granit Xhaka in the midfield. Bukayo Saka, Chris Wood, and Rafinha in the forward line. And that is Chris Wilder as manager of the week. Here we go. Baller of the week goes to who?
Chris Wood. No, I'm joking. It's got to be
Gotta be
Souček.
Grealish.
I'll give it Souček.
So Man City players like team of the week. The support of the week is only for one player who performed best out of the team of the week. So anyone from here.
All right,
For me, it's Gundogan.
Gundogan, yeah, agreed. Yeah.
Two for Gundogan, one for Souček Prime.
Is he here?
He's loading. He's loading. He's loading.
What? No, you guys cut out. I didn't know you were talking about me. What did you say?
No, I said, who do you think was baller of the week out of this team?
Souček.
Souček. So it's 2-2. Final say. I'm also going to go with Souček as well. I think Souček played very well and helped them get the win. All right, guys. And before we go into the final section of the show, charlatan of the week, and there is only one man I think that deserves this.
Laporte.
And it pains me, but it's true. Anthony Martial, charlatan
Ice cold Martial, more like microwave.
Yeah, Osman, you do that because you know when it like you can't say no.
I'm shocked that David's talking so much when he's not winning his team. It's really baffling me, to be honest.
And he's got more goals, and he's got more goals than your world class.
Yeah, but who's got more goals in the Champions League? You know, Martin's got like 3, but it is what it is.
Werner's got 3 goals in the Champions League.
Not this season, hasn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Like Ben.
No.
All right, man. Like Ben, I'll see if I can get your super chat back. I apologize.
I can't even back Martial today.
KJ's gone. He can't hack it.
Oh shit, he's gone.
Oh,
Right, who's gonna carry on the Martial?
Look what you've done. Look what you guys have done.
Oh, no,
You pissed KJ off so much.
Imagine me in 4 weeks. In 4 weeks, imagine me. You lot are gonna hate me.
David, listen,
so
I'm gonna
much.
follow you on Twitter, yeah. And
I don't have Twitter.
Oh, whatever. I'm gonna make sure I contact you somehow. In a couple of weeks, I'll come back to you with Emery 2.0. Don't worry, wait for it.
All right, cool.
Osman, he needs Twitter, right? Like because he is.
I know man's not got Twitter. He's talking like this. What's going on?
Continue on with the show, people. We got a super chat here from man like Ben. I miss your super chat. I apologize, Ben. What I want you to do is type your super chat back in. Don't spend the money. Just type it in normally, and I will bring it on screen for you, my guy. Apologies to that. All right, last section of the day, guys. Smash the like button before we go. And Kendall put out a poll on Twitter, and it is 9%.
Unlucky David.
So 31% Burnley. David in the mud.
Hold on. A Newcastle fan put out a poll saying our Newcastle a better side than Burnley.
Yeah, but
that's almost like Harry Redknapp saying Lampard's a good manager.
David, 1. Kendall's also followed by multiple fans of multiple clubs.
Exactly.
And 2, half of the Newcastle fans don't even like their team anyway. So it'd be very easy to say.
All I'm saying, look at the league table. That's how you know. That's how you know.
Anyway, it is what it is. We come to the last section of the show, which is the midweek section of versus. Yes, so we take 2 things in football, maybe players, maybe clubs, maybe managers, maybe whatever, and we pit them against each other and see who wins out. And this one is a special one. It's nothing to do with the Premier League, but it's been very topical over the last day or so. And it is, who would win in a fight? Romelu Lukaku or Zlatan Ibrahimovic? Yes, we did have that madness during the Milan derby. Well, super chat, you said, KJ, you didn't miss my super chat. Fair enough, my guy. And Ben's come back with what he said in super chat. He goes, KJ, I'm hurting right now. We lost to a team that had 5 points all season. We done terrible. Oh, listen, bro, I feel your pain, but we here to church of vibes. We're here to take the bad feelings away and replace them with good ones. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we're talking about Zlatan and Lukaku. Who would win in a fight? It's a tough one, you know. Like, obviously,
I think Zlatan light work.
See, light work. Lukaku's a big guy, you know. And also, just for you guys who don't know, during the Milan derby, I forgot what day it was, but during the Milan derby that happened in the midweek, Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Lukaku had an altercation where Zlatan made some remarks about Lukaku, bringing up an old story that came out about his time at Everton, and in return, Lukaku did not take that well. They started squaring up to each other. They started exchanging words in 3 different languages in like 5 seconds. So you know it's beef. So you know there's beef when that's happening. And yeah, and people, it was mad. It was very mad. But yeah, that is the lowdown. That's why we're asking this question. Lambs, who do you reckon wins in the fight, Lukaku or Zlatan Ibrahimovic?
I don't know, because Ibrahimovic is like, he's a tall guy and he's quite like, you know, he can hold his own against most people, but it has to be Lukaku for me. I'm sorry.
Really? Wow. David.
Is this a boxing or UFC? Which one are we going?
No rules. Remember, David, baby oil, Vaseline, gravel is also allowed. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Lukaku's winning that, man. Lukaku is. Hey, that guy will pick him up, body slam him, elbows to the head. No, I'm sorry, Lukaku. He will batter you. He will.
Lukaku.
By Lukaku, knockout.
Yeah, prime. Who do you reckon? He's loading again.
Zlatan would put Lukaku in a split. It's not. I love Lukaku, but like you can't mess with Zlatan.
All right, and Osman also says Zlatan as well. Listen, there is think about this.
Yeah, he's mixed martial arts black belt, man.
He's a black belt. He ain't no like tall Donny who's just from some ends in Sweden. He's a black belt in martial arts, fam.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't know that. Can I repeat my answer?
Come on, lads. You should do the research on this big fight, man. Come on.
No. I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, he's mixed martial arts black belt in about 5 different things.
Yeah, it's very mad.
I'm still picking Lukaku.
Okay, we've got to say Lukaku.
If that's the case, then it's over. It's over for Lukaku.
Science has not been fights, though, David.
Yeah, that's true. Like, we got man like says like Lukaku wins a fist fight, but all round Defo Zlatan man will kick his head off. Zlatan is a black belt in Taekwondo. That's why he's able to do some of those mad goals where his legs are all up in the air because he does that. Lots of shots for Zlatan. Lukaku would own Zlatan. Yo, this is a mad fight. Yo, Eddie Hearn, if you're watching this pre-season, get it sorted. You know what I'm saying? Lukaku, Zlatan, undercards, fam.
Would I think. Do you think Zlatan could handle some people in the UFC? I don't watch any of this stuff anyway, so that's why I'm
no.
Anyone in his weight class would battle.
No. Okay, no. But someone who's like Conor McGregor, who's basically finished.
No, Conor it's still ending, but like you've got to remember, one, Zlatan is however old he is, and two, these men do this for a living. He does that casually, bro. Like
what about who's that prick? Oh, Jake Paul.
Oh, easy.
Like kill him. He's
Jake Paul. Yeah. Jake Paul ends him. Logan Paul, on the other hand, that's a different story because my man's a wrestler. Like he was a really like high level wrestler in his youth, and he's also massive. You know what I'm saying? Who would win? Logan Paul versus Lukaku versus Zlatan.
Zlatan would kill him.
What are the comments saying?
What we saying? What we're putting them in a ring, Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
style.
put them in a ring.
Knocked out.
No. You know what? Undercard Lukaku and Jake Paul.
No, that's unfair, bro. Because he's ending Jake Paul. You know that, fam.
Lukaku would eat him, man.
Actually, how about this? Undercard, KSI, and Lukaku, bro.
Nah, fam. Have you seen the way K's doing all this, man?
Yeah.
Lukaku would mash him. He'd mash him.
All right, Eddie Hearn, if you're listening, get this sorted. I want to see.
Imagine Lukaku in the clinch, man. You have to carry that weight on you. Nah, bro. That's a Tyson Fury kind of thing there. You don't want that. You don't want the smoke.
All right, guys. In the comments below, after the show is finished, type in who you think would win in a fight. Is it Zlatan? Or is it Lukaku if they scrap together around the corner in the back alleys, fam? You know what I'm saying?
Also, who would win, Laporte or Ben Mee?
Oh, let it go! Let it go! Oh my goodness! It's some next agenda, bro. All right, guys, we've come to the end of the show. It's been therapeutic for me and Usman. It's been very energetic for David and Lambs and Prime. It's been a prime performance from Prime, you know what I'm saying? We found out that he's a gallist out here using Manscaped. Remember to use your 20% off promo code TFT Manscaped. Just like Prime, if you use it, you'll get bare gal, like he said from his experiences.
Hey. It worked for me. I didn't say it worked for you like that.
There's a Winter Server saying Godzilla in the summer. This summer, Godzilla versus Zlatan is a must-see TV. I'd also pay to see that. Zlatan doing anything, I'd probably pay to see because I think Zlatan's flipping hilarious. But yeah, remember, Manscaped, you use it to get girl like Prime. Yo,
no, listen. KJ, like I said, it worked for me like that. It won't work for you.
If it can work for you, then I got something. It can work for other people too, bro. You know what I'm saying? All right. Listen,
my knock is different. You underestimate what I can do.
Listen, I told you, Gallagher's Prime, innit? Like, don't worry about that. I know what you're like, fam. I know what you're like. Listen, we've had an amazing show, very good show. I've enjoyed it very much so. Where can we find you, Usman?
On YouTube, Usman Talks United, and on Twitter, Usman Talks United. Please don't give me any abuse. I've not been screaming 21 and 21. So good, isn't it? Just all love you, innit, David?
All love is all love.
All right, yeah. So you can see Usman's at right there, right at the bottom. Latimus Prime, aka Galamus Prime, aka why do I bring you on my show? Where can we find you?
KJ, let's not act like you begged me to come on. Anyway,
I asked you both.
I'll release the DMs. Anyway,
do that then.
That it? Yeah, that's my Twitter. Follow me there. I'm always on the Terrace, and yeah, anything that I'm doing, you can just check me out on Twitter and stuff. People who are triggered by Laporte not being able to touch the level of Ben Mee and Tarkowski, you can argue with KJ because I'm not involved. Messi cannot chat to Cristiano Ronaldo. What else?
Enough. You've said enough.
What else?
Kepa is better than Mendy according to you as well. Do you not mention that?
Yeah, but everyone knows that. It's obvious. I could say something about Sir. Actually, let me not say that.
Oh, hey, listen, nah. You leave Sir Alex out your dirty mouth, bro.
I thought he was about to say Sir Marcus for a second. I was like, I'll come for you on that as well.
No. I love Rashford.
Yeah, listen, don't you leave Sir Alex out your dirty mouth, bro. You ain't having that here, bro. You know what I'm saying? That. All right, David, where can we not find you, bro?
Well, you can't find me on Instagram because if I was on Twitter, because if I was, I couldn't be as reckless as I am, and that wouldn't be fun. So here is my Instagram. If you want to come beef me on Twitter, go find somebody else to beef because that's not me.
All right, cool. Now, where can we find you?
Oh dear. Yeah, I'm on Instagram. That's my over there. Also on Midnight Vibe Show. I can also find me on GNA TV where I do the Chelsea Ladies show there, and I do a show with Bits and Bobs as well. We have a new co-host joining us as well. So yeah.
Come on now. All right, guys. This has been Midnight Vibes episode 23. I am your host, your pastor, your captain, and leader of the Resistance, Elite KJ. Follow me at elite_KJ. For everyone who's not a United fan, I hope you have terrible night's sleep. For United fans, I hope we sleep it off. Until then, everyone keep vibing, and I have to play this because we deserve it. Everyone, peace out.